Hi guys. Today is September 16th, 2016. I just am sending in my update. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. So, couple things. So my my primary care physician, is monitoring my iron because for some reason it's still kind of low. But we're getting on it, so that's fine. Yesterday, I had my pre-consult with my surgeon. Whoop whoop. Which, by the way, I just want to say this. My surgeon's name is Dr. I forget the first name, but it's Landers. It's Group Health Bellevue, and I will be having my surgery over at Overlake Hospital in Bellevue, Washington. And it went really well. Couple things during the pre-consult. My blood pressure was originally high when I first went in, and then it was down after. He advised me, basically during the pre-consult, at least for me, is that, sorry, there's something on my screen and it's really bugging me. Okay, there we go. During the pre-consult, we basically just talked about my pre-surgery diet, which is all liquids, basically like everybody else who's posted one of these videos. It's all liquids. And then he did say, though, that I could have one like lean cuisine or Weight Watchers frozen meals, but it has to be between 250 calories to 300, which is fine. I'm actually going to, starting this week, I think I'm going to do a juice cleanse, and I'm not keeping this, I'm not trying to use this as my pre-surgery diet. I'm just doing it for my own personal self. I also talked to him because I was concerned that if I did just like the high protein and less focusing on my iron, I was worried that my primary care physician would not advise me to have the surgery till my iron levels got up. So I think what I'm trying to do right now, being that my surgery probably won't be for maybe a couple months, because I've been having issues as far as me getting the time off from work to do it. Because I haven't worked for my company for a year, and for me to get that kind of coverage, I need to work there for a year. So my 1 year is in February, so that's about 5 months maybe. But I am going to try to see if I can get it done sooner and go through like a denial process. It's just kind of up in the air right now. So, but I want to do the juice cleanse just for my own personal, choice. I have done it in the past. I did it for a week and I lost like 15 pounds. I'm not using, I'm not using this as like a way to lose weight. I'm using it as because I know that when I did it before, until I decided I wanted to try something bad, it was really good for me to start doing that. And then when I was done doing the cleanse, I didn't search for fatty foods or search for sugary foods or whatever. So I know it's pretty intense, but the end result I feel like is going to be better for me per se, because I'm not going to always want to crave the food that I always eat now. So that's what I'm going to be doing, I think. I'm also going to start drinking tea. I used to like drinking tea, and then I stopped because I was really into like coffee and like energy drinks, and I can't have those. And I can't have tea technically either. But at least right now, when I'm in the like weaning off things process, I figure coffee has a lot of well, at least my coffee drinks have a lot of sugar in it. Energy drinks just aren't good for you in general. So I've already stopped drinking my energy drinks. I say that as I literally have one. Okay, so I used to drink them all the time, but I've cut back. I don't drink them hardly at all. It just so happens today I kind of had one. So anyways, that was bad. And So I think that's the route that I'm going to go on. And then I'm going to go into protein. My biggest fear though, and I talked with my surgeon about it yesterday. I might be repeating myself. But anyways, I'm worried about my iron levels. So that's why I kind of thought juicing would be a good option. And then probably instead of doing like the frozen meal, when I actually do the pre-op diet, the 3 protein drinks, and then I can have a meal of 250 to 300 calories. I'm thinking of doing more of a salad, a spinach salad, because I'm worried that if I don't eat my green vegetables, that my iron levels are going to drop even lower. And my surgeon actually made it pretty clear yesterday that that he would keep an eye out on my labs. But he said if my iron levels didn't drop and they're just low right now, he's not too worried about it, so it's not like he wouldn't do the surgery, which is cool. So right now, my main things, and I think in my last video, because when I went to, where did I go? I don't know if it was my class or, I don't know, it was one of the classes, one of the two, the support group or just the pre-op class. They said for the Roux-en-Y, you cannot have a leave. However, I've said in like my very first video, I have rheumatoid arthritis. My knees hurt a lot. And I talked to my surgeon about that yesterday, and I said I was concerned about doing the Roux-en-Y because you could not have a leave. And I have a leave. Not as much as I used to because I got injections in my knees, so it helps a lot now. But I do take a leave every once in a while. And so I asked him about that yesterday, and he wants me to still have the Roux-en-Y. And he's thinking that once I lose some weight, and that will probably happen really quickly, obviously. Well, hopefully it should. Because you lose the most weight, I think, in the first 6 months. He said that with the first 100 pounds, he's betting that my knees will probably feel a lot better. I really hope so, because having knee pain really sucks. Like, really. And especially when you're, I'm 29, I'm going to be 30. But when you're that young and have the knee pain that I really do have, like, I wish I could show you guys how I walk, because some days, like, I walk really bad. Like, I walk like I'm 90. Not even lying. So, I'm hoping that he's telling the truth. There's a cat outside. Sorry. A stray cat. So anyways, I have like ADD or something. I'm like, ooh, shiny thing. Okay. So anyways, other than that, I was supposed to meet with my dietitian yesterday, but they got a new dietitian within my program, and they haven't started, so I have to make another trip up there. But I should have my surgery date next week, is what they told me. That's kind of exciting. I mean, it's really exciting. I'm really excited. So anyways, let's talk about something that's very serious to me. I was talking with a coworker the other day. She's actually having her surgery next week, I think. So I was talking with her. She was asking me how I was doing and where I'm at the process of the program, which I'm at the very end. I am very, very happy. So, she was just checking in on me, and I was like, hey, how are you doing? And she goes, well, she's doing her pre-op diet. She goes, it's really hard breaking up with food. And I liked her way of thinking. If you're having the surgery, we're breaking up with food. Like, I've been in a serious relationship with food. That's really depressing when you say it out loud. That I seriously have found more comfort in food than I have in a person. It's so horrible. So, I'm just really going to look at it as I'm breaking up with food. We're going separate ways. And that's it. But I like the way that she's thinking. Like, I mean, I really and truly am breaking up with food. So I'm not going to be, I mean, I can say this now, and I'm sure things will change. I'm hoping not. But I really don't want to be that person that has the surgery and is given such an amazing opportunity to even have the surgery. And just for me to go back and, test things out. Oh, can I have a donut without dumping? Ooh, can I have this? I don't want to do that. Like, I really just want to break up with sweets. I want to break up with fats. I want to be the person that makes these little creative, healthy meals that I see, like, people on Facebook and I see people on, like, Pinterest that have these fun, like, ways of putting meals together with veggies and, like, making it look really good. I want to be that person. So, that's my goals. And, I don't want to be the person that wants sweets. I don't want to be the person that wants a burger. I want to be the clean eating person. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to give it my all. And it's going to be a really hard journey. I already know it is going to be super hard. But I also want to be a better person. I want to be able to go out and have fun and not worry about how I look. Because let me tell you, I almost cried the other day. I might even get a little emotional right now. I was leaving a friend's house and I was putting my daughter in the back seat of the car, in her car seat, and someone drove by with their window down and said, "That's a big girl." Okay. So then I got in my car and you just dwell on it. You like really are like, I'm a big girl. Like, I know I am. I already know I am. But I don't need somebody to like verbally say it out loud that I am. It's rude. You don't do it. You just don't. So that's what happened to me. And I still think about it. Like, people are so inconsiderate of like other people's feelings. Yeah, I am bigger. I've got it. I'm trying to work on it. But don't be rude and call people out on it. I don't make fun of people's hair or whatever, or something that you have wrong with you. I don't do it. You have to have a kind heart. I guess people who don't have that or don't know what it's like to be a bigger girl, bigger guy, they don't understand how you feel. So I am going to end it at this. I will update you guys soon. Once I get my surgery date, I'll send you guys a video. And here we go.